addition, it would require people who file lawsuits to show by clear and convincing evidence.
Association approved a $15 million assessment in April to complete repairs required under the county's 40-year recertification process. USA Radio News.
Yes, the pandemic is coming to an end. Restrictions are coming to an end. But body aches and pains never seem to end. That's why you need to click sunny-bay.com for the best sleep you can get. Sunny Bay's legendary products can help, like our lavender stress-reducing products, locally sourced and handmade in the USA. Or try Sunny Bay's award-winning pillows for traveling or extra neck support while sleeping. No need for pills or expensive chiropractic visits. Our neck support pillows are that good. Sunny Bay is a homegrown small business, but our products are designed and rigorously tested based on your demand and feedback. And they make great gifts for mom, dad, or anyone. Find Sunny Bay products on Amazon, Walmart, Etsy, or at sunny-bay.com. And right now, get free heat patches and a belt with any purchase. So remember, Sunny Bay heating pads, neck pillows, and stress-relieving hot or cold wraps as restrictions come to an end and you get back to work. Do it the healthy way with Sunny Bay.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chat. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you. Fridays at 9 a.m., WOCA and the Early Learning Coalitions of Marion County will share information on the coalition, what it does, voluntary pre-kindergarten, and more. Roseanne Fricks, Chief Executive Officer, and Elizabeth Yola, Chief Program Officer, will be guests. A bright future starts with preparation now. Knowledge is power, and good beginnings equal great endings. We all benefit from the greatness, so be sure to tune in each Friday at 9 a.m. for early learning right here on The Source.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmidt.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Vaccinations. We hear the word everywhere all the time, yet the rate of routine immunizations continues to drop at an alarming rate. Data from a recent survey found a steep decline in adult vaccine claims, between 17 to 40% lower than the same period in 2019. This is concerning, especially when an estimated average of 50,000 Americans die of vaccine-preventable diseases every year. Family physician Dr. Beth Oller is here to join us to discuss why now is the time to get back on track with immunizations. Dr. Oller, good morning to you. I hope I said your last name correctly.
You did. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. Let's start with the data. The most recent numbers reveal a lot about who's not getting vaccinations. What are some of the big things that stood out to you when you saw the data? Doctor, are you there?
People who should have had routine vaccinations did not. Can you hear me, Tom?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Many people who should have received recommended vaccines did not last year. And in fact, there were more than 17 million missed doses of recommended vaccines among adults last year.
Well, vaccines are especially important for people with chronic health conditions, I know, but people are putting them off. Is that because of the pandemic? Is that the main reason they put them off?
In general, I think that last year it was because there were so many missed visits for chronic or routine conditions because of fear of getting out because of the pandemic. Also, I think, though, that a lot of times adults don't realize that they are missing recommended vaccinations, which is why it's so important to get in to your family physician, because they will tell you based on your age and chronic medical conditions which vaccinations are recommended for you, and they usually can then give them to you right in the office.
When you talk about the vaccines that are recommended and what's the best time to schedule them, what vaccines are we talking about, and when is the best time to schedule them?
I always say that the best time to get your recommended vaccines is now or as soon as possible. So the vaccinations in general that are recommended for adults are pneumonia, shingles, tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. That's a Tdap, and pertussis is whooping cough. And also hepatitis. And also, of course, we strongly recommend a seasonal flu vaccine. And the recommendation for it is to get it as soon as it's available each season. Usually that's about September or October.
Well, now with the country starting to open up again, you would think you'd start to see these vaccinations take place, but the data says that's not happening. Why do you think that is?
Again, I think that a lot of it has to do with people not realizing that they're overdue on these, and they just haven't made those chronic follow-up appointments with their family physician yet. And I think also there's a lot of misinformation out there about vaccines in general. And so sometimes people are wary because they're just not sure if they're safe.
Well, that was what I was fixing to ask you. What advice, because there are a lot of people out there that say, I'm not taking a vaccine. I like myself. I don't take the flu vaccine because I've never had the flu, and it's something that I drink water, I wash my hands, I keep healthy, so I don't take the flu vaccine, and I get a little worried about how it would react to me anyway. So what do you say to people like me who are worried about getting certain vaccines?
What I would always say first off is, come talk to your family physician, because we are happy to talk to you about these things, and we have years of training and experience regarding these things. I tell people things like, the flu doesn't care if you've never gotten it before, and it doesn't really care who you are or if you wash your hands a lot. That will help. However, you could still get it, and we know that people die from the flu every year, and sometimes it might be the first time they've ever gotten the flu. So I also say that content, the place you get your content matters, right? There's a lot of sharing of content on social media and elsewhere without actually fact-checking where the data comes from. So I would say make sure you're getting your information from a trusted and reliable source. And we understand those fears and the hesitancies. So come talk to your family doctor and let us answer those questions.
We're talking with Dr. Beth Oller. Finally, doctor, where can people go if they do want to learn more about immunization schedules, what they should be looking for, and how to get these vaccines?
We have some great resources at www.familydoctor.org/vaccine. It'll answer many questions that you have, but for any follow-up questions that you have, please schedule your routine health visit with your family physician and ask us anything else.
Dr. Beth Oller, she is trying to keep us on track with our immunizations. Thanks for joining us this morning, doctor.
Thank you for having me.
We'll take a break. When we come back, I did a public records request, and I got the termination letter and the documentation that they say proved the termination. We'll get